What's up, reefers? Welcome back to Ash's Reef and to my channel yet again with another update for April 2020 on the Reefer 450. The tank, for the most part, as usual, has been performing well. Things are growing up, so that tells me situation is under control. Of course, every tank has its own hiccups here and there, but the point is not to panic and not make any major changes. So I just go along with the flow and let the tank evolve in its own. Also, with the coronavirus COVID-19, I'm hoping everybody is safe, everybody is quarantining, isolating themselves. And with that being said, being at home, it sucks for a long time. It feels like it's a jail. But then again, we have our tanks to look at, and that gives you the inspiration to move on, and it also gives you more time to spend with your tank and do some maintenance that you might have been lacking, such as cleaning up the sump, cleaning up all the pumps, so on and so forth. So let's just jump in and talk about the corals, how things are progressing, and just overall. So let's start with, as usual, the left side of my tank. Here is my Maxima, blue Maxima clam. He's been doing excellent. It's almost a year old now since I added him. He was barely 3 inches when I bought him, and now his pretty much the mantle has grown up to I would say 4 inches plus. And let's see, on the side here is my rainbow lobo, some zoanthids, uh, then the gold frog spawn, the regular green frog spawn, and this one is the Australian tropical water Welsoni. It's been doing great. I have fragged it a couple of times and it just keeps bouncing back. The coloration on this is awesome. Back there is another branching torch. It's Australian, I think. I call it as a two-tone because in the blues it has two different kind of coloration, the yellow or gold along with the purple or blue. So here is the size of the mantle, as you can see. Been doing excellent. Very happy that he's doing excellent and growing as well. And then comes along my hammer garden. Nothing special, just some hammers growing around and doing excellent, to be very honest. I have fragged this particular colony couple of times and it keeps bouncing back. And now that I have a frag tank, so I don't have to bother cutting my master pieces from my display, as I keep a lot of stuff in my frag tank. So coming back to the display, down here is my little mushroom garden, all my mushroom collection, and they are all bouncy, so that tells me that they are happy. I really love this guy here. Candy corals up here in Toronto got these, they call it as the popcorn bounce. I don't know why they call it as bounce, but nonetheless, it's one of those, the Mauritian rug mushroom kinda. I love it. I love it the way how it really looks beautiful. And then again, some other variations. The one at the back is the blue bounce. And yeah, Frankenstein, OG, the fire shroom. This was a big colony. Then again, I fragged quite a few frags of these, my colony, because I was getting ready for the Niagara Coral Show, which accidentally, not accidentally, it actually got postponed because of the COVID-19. So some of the frags now that I have are here sitting in my display. Frag tank, my bad. And then marching along again, some more hammer, Down here is my short tentacle Gani garden. There are 4 different variations here. There is the bright gold, then there is the red, or we can call it as the sunset Gani. The one at the back is the orange with the green skin, and the one here in the front is bright orange with yellowish skin at the bottom. Going forward here, the zoanthids, the artracheos, they are kind of peeling off from this rock, which is actually a blessing in disguise, because they were kind of taking over this rock, and I was kind of worried that they might take over, but not sure if this is the result of using Vibrant. I started using Vibrant to control my bubble algae a month ago, and since then I have been watching the zoas have been peeling off. So I'll actually take it as a positive, because I really don't want these zoas to take over this island, and the fact that they are coming out, it's helping me, so I'll let it be. But nonetheless, they are not affect anything else in my tank, and not a single other zoa has been affected, only these guys, so I'll just let it come off. Going up is just my green DG Tata colony, and the rainbow Pastelopora, and a regular green stag, which has grown quite a few. When I'm doing water change, it comes out of the water. It really is very natural to look at. And then we go further down to the middle island. Then I have the yellow skin Pastelopora. I'm not sure if you can see the yellow, but right there, it's actually not the regular green Pastelopora. It has a yellow base to it and green polyps. Looks really beautiful under blues. And then of course I have with some of my collected favias that I'm growing out on the discs. There is one which is right here at the back here. This is the yellow Submarine. I almost lost it, and then I moved him to my frac tank. Sorry about my Desjardins. Okay, thank you. And it came back, it bounced back. So it's doing exceptionally well. Can't wait for these guys to grow on all the discs. So that's the yellow sub. Then I think this one is the WWC Ultron. There is something else at the back that I don't recollect the name. I think the Fascination Favia right there. And then of course right there is one as well that I do not recollect the name, my bad. Going forward here, of course, the crown of my tank, my rainbow Trachyphilia. This guy is super happy in that spot. As you can see, it's nice, fluffed up, amazing. This guy under blue, you can only imagine those yellows and green and purple and pink rim. Beautiful. Lately I have been watching my my clownfish for some reason hanging around here. I'm not sure if she lays eggs around here or what, but definitely she's not trying to host it, but who knows. And then coming forward here, I don't know, this is a mushroom as well, but if you guys can if anybody of you guys have this mushroom in their captivity, let me know what sort or what kind of mushroom is this. It's a huge one, and what it does is it actually develops bounces on its rim, and these are rainbow bounces. Not sure if you guys can see the color, purple, green, yellow, bounces on the rim. Right there is a more closer look. So I'm not sure which kind of bounce is this. Thinking about it, it resembles very close to the raunchy red, but I am not sure, guys. So let me know if you guys have anything, something like that, and what is it called. That would really be appreciated. Not that it matters to me, but if you have it, it's always good to have an identification. Then of course, I think this is the Skittles Cyphastria, doing great. And coming over here is my Sunburst Monte. Believe it or not, this one literally grew from one polyp, one tiny period size polyp. It almost died, and then one day I saw it shining in the sandbed, so I just picked it up, glued it to a frac plug and glued it there, and boom, there you go. It grew from a single polyp. Amazing. For those of you who follows my channel, in my old 150 gallon, it used to be on the left hand side, a big colony. That's where it came from. And then of course the Tyri, the Ponape bird's nest, and then the Space Invader. I got two different kinds. I have this one here, which is bright yellow eyes and neon green skin, and then there is another one here, which is it's called a rainbow one. It's hard to see the coloration from here, but this one has three colors. The eyes have red, then the skin is green, and then the tips is purple. So there you go. And of course, going forward, here is my red DG Tata, and I'm just doing a little experiment of growing green DG into the red DG. Let's see how it's gonna look. I'm just hoping that they grow together. If they do, without any aggression, it will be awesome. Of course, going up is my forest fire DG. It's affected a little bit on the base because of that bubble algae, but that was the reason why I started using the Vibrant, and Vibrant is actually working. After a month of using the bubble algae is started to weaken up and pale off and fall off. And then of course the purple pastelopora at the back there, growing as usual. The green Sanularia, I believe this one is called. Then the orange Lupo at the back is really happy. Look at the polyps all out right now. So looks like he's hungry. Yum yum. And then comes my small little long tentacle Gani garden. Basically just three of them, two different kinds of pink and one green. And then going up is the Setosa. There was a small little tidy leather at the back as well. I don't want to bother him. Maybe down the road I might just take it off. Here is my small little SPS garden going on. That's the rainbow loom, which I almost lost it, and now it's coming back. And I think the guy is at the back, and this one here is the same one. It's my agate tort. Here is my colony of pink Cadillac. And here is the Christmas Monte, and then the collection of my torch. Really happy with the way how the torches are performing in my tank. You could see they are all flourished, they are all opened up. The tentacles like literally reach to my MP40, which is basically just 4 inch from the top. And look how close these tentacles are growing. These are all located around the sand bed. And then at the very end here is some little mushroom garden, the Florida Ricordias. This guy is the interstellar bounce mushroom. The colony is doing really well. Yet another golden Ricordia. This one is specially attached to me because when I first started the hobby in 2012, there was a small piece that came on the live rock when I bought the live rock from a local LFS. And I didn't bought the mushroom, it just came on it, and it was sparkling because of the mouth being green. And then I let it grow and it turned into a good colony. So even when I sold that system, I still kept the rock with this mushroom, and here we go. We are in 2020 and this mushroom is still with me. So definitely it's a history with this mushroom, and it keeps coming back at me, so I love it. And last but not least, my orange tip elegance, Australian elegance. So that's pretty much it for the tank. As you guys can see, no major changes in the aquascape. Let the tank revolve itself. My school of Anthias is doing good. My 4 tanks, that Desjardins purple tank, Fowlery, and a yellow tank, they are doing good. A pair of black storm clownfish is doing good. The yellow tail damsel single one is doing good, and of course my leopard wrasse is excellent. And there's another wrasse as well, which is the Melaneris wrasse, a constant hunter, is doing great as well. So guys, that's pretty much it for the show and for this episode. Hope you guys like it. If there's any questions, feel free to put in the comment section below, and I will try my level best to answer. Do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button, as well as if you want to follow the update on the tank, on the corals, want to see some nice pictures from my frag tank, you can follow me on the Instagram at the Passion Reef. Until then, take care, stay safe, stay indoors, and let's hope this COVID-19 ends pretty soon. Take care, guys. Peace.